Hi everyone, and welcome back to my vlog. So if you're wondering if every time you're going to tell a story on video or maybe just in your content, if you're blogging or vlogging and you're scared of sharing too much and you really have this fear of TMI, then let me put your fears at risk. And even if you do want to share too much, let me help you share it tastefully. So first thing is that TMI doesn't I'm not just talking about something graphic or like maybe something people would find disgusting or vulgar. I'll get to that. But first off, I want to just tell you, storytelling is a practice that you need to do constantly because you have to share just the right amount of detail, right? If you make it too fluffy and too heavy and too long and drawn out, you're going to lose your reader. And writers definitely know this because when we spend too much time drawing out a scene and we're just kind of lagging and putting all this like eloquent prose in there and we think it's beautiful but it doesn't do any value to move the story forward, the first thing the editor does is come and cuts everything out of the page. So that's fine, that doesn't hurt our feelings that much, we can get over it. But you as a YouTuber, that's gonna hurt you because you just lost your viewer, and we don't want that to happen. So get just the right amount of detail in, because you always want to think not what's going to make it like glossy and just sound eloquent. You want to think what drives the action forward, and in this case what builds up the value when you're making content. Now, next thing is that in order to get these details right, sometimes you have to speak it out to certain people. Now, comedians know this, writers know this, especially those of us writers who write dialogue, or I even do corporate scripts sometimes. So we have to speak it out till it's just the right amount of language to where it's not like too much, someone's talking too long on camera, right? So comedians, or I know I do this also when I just like try to test a line on someone, or I go and just speak it out to someone like I was talking to a friend. And this works because people will give you a face like, I don't get it, And you definitely need to find people who are just honest with you, find that friend who tells you that they don't like the person you're dating, find that family member that always gives it to you honestly, and just test these things out because you want to keep it as conversational as possible. You want to keep it as relatable as possible. Now, if you want to make it more risque and provocative and you do want to share too much information, well, let me just tell you to ask yourself 3 things. First off, is it clear? Does it make sense? If it's not clear, then no matter what kind of reaction that you want from your viewer, it's not going to work. So make sure your message is clear if you're adding all these other TMI details in it. Second thing, is it useful? I mean, does it really add value if you're going to add all these extra things into it? Ask yourself that. Like, am I getting the message that I'm supposed to get out of it? The value is always a key priority, right? Last thing, is it right for your market? Maybe something too provocative or too risque is probably not right for your market, but it might be the flip side. Maybe your market wants something that pushes the limits. Maybe they like dirty humor or dark humor or whatever. So think about it. It's all about how well you know your viewers. So if you like that, subscribe below, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. And always, always keep creating and always push those limits if you can. Definitely. So, bye.